What's good with the YouTube? You already know Big Flocka with a convict's perspective, smashing, dashing, sliding on through. Little bit of energy, starting to feel a little bit better. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, and all that for the algorithm, man. Guess what happened again today, man? November 15th, 2022. Press release: another inmate was killed. William Quintero. I'm gonna read a little bit about this, man. A California prison inmate serving a life sentence has died after he was attacked with handmade weapons by two prisoners. State correctional officer said Tuesday. Allegedly, from what I was told, these were two active Southsiders. William Quintero, 47, was attacked Monday in a recreation yard at Centinela State Prison and was airlifted to a hospital where he died about 9 hours later. Two weapons were recovered. The prison is located in Imperial County, south of the Mexican border. The prison is located in Imperial County, south of... No, it's not. It can't be south of the Mexican border. That's a mess up. Quintero and his alleged attackers, Jose Perez and Juan Sereno, were all serving life sentences without the possibility of parole. Quintero was serving his sentence from Los Angeles County for its first-degree murder, kidnapping, and robbery. Perez was also serving a Los Angeles County sentence for first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and kidnapping. He was later convicted of possessing a controlled substance while in jail and had prior sentences for being a felon in possession of a gun. Serrano was sentenced in Santa Barbara County for first-degree murder, along with conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and conspiracy to participate in a criminal street gang acts. So, man, there you have it, man. This happened today, man. I guess he was received recently by the Department of Corrections. His photo is from September 20th, 2022. All three inmates in this matter were all serving life sentences, man. And the press release from CDR, I'm trying to see if there's anything new. This happened at 10:16 a.m. on November 14th. Excuse me, let me correct myself. They recovered, actually, two manufacturing knives were recovered. He was pronounced dead at 7:33 p.m., so they almost kept him alive. Okay, they've been moved to segregated housing. Officials have limited population movements on all yard facilities and notified the Office of the Inspector General. Quintero was admitted from, he's been locked down since 1999, guys, July 8th. Perez, okay. So this is another murder, man. I mean, I don't know what to sit there and say about what's been going on as far as in the prison system, man. It seems like every other day we have something that's discussed about another murder. Someone's being killed. You know what I'm saying? I think this is like, it seems like every 2 weeks someone's being murdered in prison. During my time era, like the 90s and 2000s, there was a lot of melees, right? There was less removals about your own people. So when someone gets murdered like this much within these groups, it's crazy, man. The bad thing about it is I always say this. There'll probably be another prison murder, and I hate to say this. Hope I don't jinx. Knock on wood. There'll probably be another murder in another day or two at another facility. We've been seeing this routine happen over and over again, man. And this is the first one I've heard of at Centinela in a long time. Centinela is traditionally just a Norteño facility. I don't know if these dudes were active Southsiders or SNY. I have no idea, guys. So let me correct myself on that. Someone said that they were active Southsiders. I don't know. I don't know too much about Centinela. Because I'm looking at the time frame and some of the charges on these guys. You know, I don't know what kidnapping charges are usually Yastuvo within most groups, but sometimes they put that down and it ain't even that. So, anyways. It's getting real. This could be part of this reintegration that they've been talking about. You know, it could be active and inactive on this yard. The fact that it was two people used, it had to have been some type of gang hit, though. It wasn't no personal issue. It was either an inactive group or active Southsiders. Nobody else. You know, and this could be part of the reintegration part too, man. I don't know. I don't know what this is, guys. But we know that in prison lately, they've been reintegrating a lot of inmates lately. And this is what's been occurring, is that you've been having the stem of violence that's been occurring in all these different prison facilities, man. You know, CDCR, someone needs to do something about this, man, because I know there's a lot of families that are worried, you know, with the amount of individuals who have been killed, and it's no set range. I've seen youngsters get killed. I've seen older dudes get killed. It's mainly been the Northerners and Southsiders, and then every once in a while you see a white. I mean, both the Northerners and Southerners have been really putting in a lot of work on these facilities, man. And so you never know what that could stem from. And with the magnitude of, contraband that's now going into these facilities, it's real easy for people to get in debt, too. Remember that. A lot of these killings are either over debt, drug debts, you know what I'm saying, or someone disrespected the higher authority. But I don't really have too much to add to it, man. Just that besides California, man, I think Georgia is the one state that's having a lot of violence as well, man. It seems like it's a trend everywhere though, because you're having murders in the federal facilities as well. But it seems like California, man, with the amount of murders that we're seeing, and it's no particular group, like I said, in control. It's even happening on the SMI side. And that's not to go with how many they've attempted to kill other people as well. This guy wasn't pronounced dead till 7:33 last night, so, he succumbed to his wounds. And this is what youngsters need to realize, man, that, prison, they're not playing around. People are losing their lives. Youngsters are catching lives. And, in this case, everybody had life without parole. But I don't know how many times we've seen case after case after case, man, where someone's doing a hit, right? And the person that's doing it only has like 8 years, going to go home in 2 years. Now they're doing a life sentence. That never really made too much sense to me unless they were doing it because they were trying to elevate their status. You know what I mean? But Centinela, man, if you guys don't know, it said in the paper south of the Mexican border. That'd be in Mexico. But these type of things happen all the time, though, man. And we just got to really sit there and see what the problem is, man. Is it these groups that got released from the SHU? Is it overpopulation? Is it the flow of contraband? I don't know. These are all things that we have to consider. Is it the atmosphere that CDC's creating that makes people hostile and upset? Because that was going on too, man. There was a lot of issues based upon COVID, man, at some of these prisons where people weren't getting their commissary, they weren't getting certain visits, and that's gonna really fucking get a lot of inmates fucking upset, man, because these are things that they look forward to, man. I don't know. It just seems like the prison is getting more serious week after week, man. I've been told about melees. I've been told about 150 people rushing 15 guys. I mean, you could easily with this reintegration, you could have multiple murders at a facility in one day if CDCR continues to do what they're doing. They're lucky that the situation with the Bulldogs that day on the yard, lucky that nobody lost their life, because 150 people, and this came from administration, nobody else. This came from administration. 150 people, 15 with pieces. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky you didn't have 4 or 5 people that were killed that day. Easily. And like I said before, I have different people who reach out to me and stuff like that, for content and just things that are going on. And this is something that's been worried about in the system, is like, what's going to happen next? When is this reintegration going to cause someone to be murdered? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that this is that situation, but those are the things that I have heard. You know what I'm saying? Is that they're worried about that could potentially be the results of this. Anyways, my thoughts, my views, man. It's just a little breaking exclusive for you guys. Prayers to the family, prayers to all those involved, man. I mean, this is why you don't want to go to prison, man. You don't go to prison, you don't have to worry about this type of shit. You don't have to worry about being killed, and you don't have to worry about killing nobody. Because at the end of the day, you're going to mind somebody if you go to prison. And it's not just the guards. That said, I'm gone.